Women's basketball is actually bad for women. Let me explain. Women's basketball does not prove that women can compete with men. It proves the exact opposite. It's like watching two different sports. Just turn on a bad NBA game. Charlotte versus who's another bad team? Washington. Charlotte Hornets versus the Washington Wizards is a 25 times better product than whatever the best two teams in the WNBA playing against each other is on a nightly basis. It just is. Even if it's horrible. Even if that men's game is horrible. The problem is, it's just not a fair playing field. Lower the hoop or something. It just looks like a different game. They're literally airballing shots almost on back-to-back possessions. They're scoring 10 points a quarter. What are we doing? Well, women's basketball should take a page out of what, women, like, just because Title IX exists doesn't mean you have to enforce it all the time, right? So men's college baseball exists. Is there a women's college baseball? No, there's a whole different sport. It's called softball. And it's completely fine. It's actually watchable. Women's tennis and men's tennis are close enough. There's great women's tennis players. Serena Williams, probably one of the greatest tennis players of all time, even with the men. Golf, same thing. Even though they get hit it from 50 yards up, but I can't even get it past the women's tees when I golf. So you know what I mean? It's impressive. Basketball is the exact opposite. I don't think I could beat the women in the game. I'm talking about it as a product. I could not beat any women in a basketball game that are participating in college, even high school, or in the pros. But I'll tell you what, I'm not watching it on TV. It's a bad product. And I'm not trying to be mean about it either. I'm trying to be honest. I'm trying to be honest with ourselves. Let's stop acting like just because Caitlin Clark is awesome, that this is somehow the new norm. Every year they try to shove like a new star at us. And they are very good. Kelsey Plum, Aja Wilson, Candace Parker, Caitlin Clark, Sabrina Ionescu. There's a girl, Paige Buchers, in college still. Brittany Griner before she was held in a Russian prison. So on, so on. All these players are very good. Sue Bird. That doesn't mean that they need to play on the same NBA-sized courts. They need to play on like an 8-foot rim. It's not demeaning either. Stop. I'm not trying to be demeaning. I'm saying, do we want this to be a better product, or do we just want to keep watching the same thing and never get anywhere? There's been like 20 years of evidence that we have that this just doesn't work.